Welcome to Turn the Page Tuesdays, where book journaling meets caffeinated chaos.
I'm Kasie, the one who's probably spilling her coffee on her notebook.
And I'm Rachel, the one trying to keep it together.
Each week, we bring you weekly tips and sips, let you snoop inside our journals, and take you on wild bookish adventures.
So grab your coffee, crack open your journal, and let's turn the page before Kasie spills something again.
And we're back. And we're going to talk about my 2024 The Best of Audiobooks. Let's get down to it, shall we? Fan fiction by Brent Spiner. Holidays on Ice by David Sedaris. And The House of Hidden Meetings by RuPaul. So let's start there, because this is an audio memoir of Ru, and it was sensational. I've read many of her books, but this was my first audiobook of Ru, and for me it was electric. And I believe that is because Ru is a storyteller. She's been telling her story since she came out of the womb. I mean, pretty much RuPaul Charles, her mom gave her the title of her book. That was it. And then she just started writing her story when she started her first breath of life. It is fantastical. I love Ru. A lot of people, they don't enjoy some of the things that she does. She had this little series on Netflix for a season. I wish it came back because I thought it was absolutely amazing. She is an amazing performer. As a storyteller, though, I think she might not know how great of one she is as far as audiobooks are concerned. She just hooks you right away. It's that voice. I felt like I was with her throughout the entire time and through her history, watching it unfold. She told the story in such a way, I was like her best friend. I was like, oh my God, I was there. I see it. I remember the house. I remember the wallpaper. I remember, it was avocado green. Yes, that terrible, weird yellow. Couldn't even call it mustard. Like, I could see everything. And I also learned that Ru did a lot more drugs than I thought. Now, I've read all of the books, and she's told us all the things, but this takes it to the next level. And if you want to just hear some like cool ass stories and get into the real housewives of, this is legit it. This is like for realsies. This isn't, even though they say all that stuff is unscripted on IRL television, I don't always believe it's authentic. This is authentic. You hear it in her voice, you feel it in your soul. So if you want some authentic in real life, and you want to laugh, and you want to cry, and you want to go, holy shit, did she just say that? Then you're going to listen to RuPaul. And if you want to say, holy shit, did he just say that? Then you also want to listen to David Sedaris. Okay, so this is Sedaris. Thank you, Rachel. Again, she introduced me to David Sedaris. I asked if there was a Christmas one that she would recommend, and she just blurted out, Holidays on Ice is our family tradition to listen to every year. Oh, you know what, guys? I don't think you should just listen to Holidays on Ice every year. I think you should listen to it once a month. Once a month. Just to bring you back into reality, to just be like, oh yeah, don't take life seriously. Okay? Listen to it once a month as a reminder that you're not supposed to take life seriously. So this is audio holiday essays. And my favorite quote was, I was excited. A hooker was in my house. Like, this is during Christmas. Hooray. Christmas dinner. We got a hooker. It's awesome. Like, that should just be the hook for you to go listen to David Sedaris. Again, amazing storyteller. When he narrates his books, you are just like, holy smack in the face. It's so good because it's his story. He's telling what he knows. What did I learn about this book? That I want to be a mouse in David Sedaris's pocket. If I could just be a tiny little mouse, hang out in Mr. Sedaris's pocket and just watch this crazy stuff happen. And then again, I'm not alone in the world. Crazy shit happens to everybody. He just is the one that writes about it and tells the world. Okay, got it. That's the reminder that life happens. Life is messy. Life is beautiful. Also, holy shit, it's a lot. It's just a lot. We go everywhere from being an elf at Macy's because he worked as an elf at Macy's to a hooker at dinner, all in this Christmas season. So just listen to the thing. Listen to it not in the Christmas season because it's a life cleanser, if that can be a thing for you. And our third audio, anything Sedaris, guys. I couldn't put all his books on the list. And then the third one, fan fiction. This was another Rachel recommendation because holy crap. Remember, she's the lots of reads. I'm the lots of coffees. Okay? Like this new coffee shop, they have butter beer coffee. No, I'm not going to try it. It's just, I'm not going to go there. I mean, there's some things that should be coffee, and in my opinion, some things that shouldn't. I'll take Rachel. She can let me know if that tastes good or not. Fan fiction. Brent Spiner. Yes. Data from Trek. I mean, guys, hello, Trek fan, well, sci-fi fan. A comedy noir mystery. The quote, the first pig penis. We're talking about pig penises in like the first 10 minutes. And after we find the pig penis, we have to smudge the fuck out of this room. I will bleep that word out. I'm smudged out of this room. How do I even start this review? It was truly a LOL audiobook. All of the TNG actors seem to be there. And that would be The Next Generation for those of you who are not Star Trek fans. And it was so interesting because it took you behind the scenes or backstage where Brent sounds like Data, but he's telling you the story as he goes to work to play Data, and all this crazy stuff happens, and he has to call all his other castmates, and it's such a mind frack because you're like, oh my gosh, that's Picard. Oh my gosh, that's Counselor Troy. Oh my gosh, that's the doctor. You're just going, no, but it's not. That's a character they play on a show, and this is real life, and there's somebody dies in real life, and they're trying to figure out who's trying to kill them and who's trying to, sending them death threats, and it's ridiculous. And it's a detective, which is so Data, by the way. He loves his little detective things on the holodeck. But for a hot minute, I thought this was really happening to these people in real life. This is that layers of storytelling where the lines are blurred between reality, and reality. Because the reality is they are actors on Star Trek with characters into their fantasy world. The reality is that we see them and know them as these actors. The reality is they go to work every day as a human being and they become these actors. And then the reality is they have lives outside of all of that, where these potential things like stalkers can happen to them truly. So I'm going to say majority of this book, I thought that was real and that these calls were real. But at the same time, I knew based on lines like pig penis that it wasn't real. So thank you for that. Thank you for messing up all of my quantum physics and my I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't even know who I am. It was a delightful journey and I would take it again. To be honest, at the end of this audiobook, as a theater director, I want to direct this on stage. And this has not been directed on stage, nor is this a movie or a film or a short film or a film noir to my knowledge. However, Brent, if you're listening to this or somebody knows you and can get you the 411, please get this rewritten so we can produce it on a stage. I think it would be brilliant. And that was it, 2024's Audiobooks.
That's the ink. Turn the Page Tuesday is a wrap. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chapter.